Public Access.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to episode 1, the very first episode of Grack Public Access on 101.7 FM, the Grack, here in Grackleton. We're your hosts here for this brand new show. I'm Tog Chesterfield, and...
Hey, what you doing over there's there? People behind the store looking at me right now.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. They look friendly. Yeah, we're nice. Should I say who I am?
Yeah, you should say who you are.
Hi, I'm Parker Spoon. Coming at you today on the Grack.
The Grack, yeah. 101.7 FM, the Grack. So everybody listening out there, welcome to our very first show of our new show, Grack Public Access. Oh, I already said that.
That's okay. You're doing good.
Yeah, thank you, Parker. See, I'm nervous too because I guess I should tell everybody where we are. We're at Doreen's Olive Hollow here today in Grackleton, where we're recording from.
It's amazing. I've eaten so far so many olives today.
And too many.
They're still looking at me from behind the store.
Yeah, well, it's because we're recording right in the middle of the store.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
Yeah, they're probably not expecting this.
I hope. Sorry about that.
Can I be on the radio? I'd like to be on the show.
So Doreen's Olive Hollow. Well, we're sponsored by the Grackleton Community Center, but we're recording at Doreen's Olive Hollow, and Doreen wanted us to remind everybody that they are very much against pimientos, or the pimento, however you pronounce it. You can pronounce it both ways. Parker, how do you pronounce it?
I've always said pimento, but
pimento.
That's something that my mom felt very strongly on, and
yeah.
And so she actually got the show notes, and I went over them with her today. If that's okay.
Okay. Oh, that's perfectly fine.
And I don't know if you can see what she wrote. She took out her red magic marker and she corrected your spelling. And it says pimento. So if Mom's listening, it has to be pimento.
Pimento.
You can say.
We'll do. No, pimento.
You can say. I don't. This is what I told her. I said I'm not going to be mean. You can. You were nice enough to put me on this, so you can say pimiento. All you want.
I have to say I'm very surprised at the controversy, not just around the spelling, but around actually having them stuffed inside an olive.
Yeah, it's amazing. I brought it up to Doreen earlier about the. I said, hey, do you have anything with pimentos in it?
Yeah.
And she looked at me, and I don't know if are they sponsoring our show, or are we just here? So can we say bad stuff?
We're just here. The community center is sponsoring us.
Can I say bad stuff about Doreen, but not bad? Like,
well, I mean, Doreen, I think, is in the back right now.
Okay, I said the word pimento to her, and she snapped at me a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I think there's actually a sign underneath the counter that we're not really even supposed to say the word in here.
Yeah, she.
So
she.
Maybe we should be quiet when we actually say.
Yeah, she took out a roller and slapped my knuckles.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, it didn't really hurt, but it was
like
more shocking than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, we should try maybe doing a little bit of shocking stuff on the show today.
Oh, yeah. That just so the audience knows at home, and if I'm coming off as too forward, please let me know.
Okay.
But some of the stuff we can do on this show is going to be outrageous and wild, and that we are gonna, if you're listening to this in the office environment, you're gonna want to turn down that radio, because
turn down the radio.
You will get fired.
And they might get fired, or they might have their ears water a little bit with the shocking things that we're going to say today. Perhaps. Actually, speaking of which, we should maybe go to the news. The news, I got to hold for bumper. The Gazette. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to This Week in the Gazette. This is headlines that are in the Grackleton Gazette, my newspaper, or, well, my zine. I like to call it a newspaper, but it's really a zine. So these are headlines from this week in the Grackleton Gazette. So the first headline, Parker, is man builds fence 6 inches into neighbor's yard. Feud enters the third week.
And this is still going on because you had been telling me.
It's still going on.
Yeah. I as Tog's roommate, I get some privileged information about these events. And so we knew that this was building and that this was going to come to a head pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that part of the feud is just taking out fence panels at this point and moving them a few inches one way and then a few inches the other way. And I mean, man, when I interviewed, it was kind of dangerous because thought I was going to get hit by a fence panel.
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was interesting that you were telling me here was the fact that a lot of stuff happens under the cover of night with this operation on both sides.
Yeah. Both sides, yeah.
So it's kind of like, in World War II, how there used to be secret espionage that happened, and in the tunnels under Paris, France, and there were like the bad guys and the good guys, but they were right next to each other, and they didn't even know it because it was all espionage.
Oh yeah, that kind of checks out because I mean this isn't in the article, so you're hearing it first here on Grack Public Access, your community news. How are we doing it again? Community.
You had a really good idea
radio?
earlier. Your voice went up at one point. It was Grack Public Access, your community news. But that wasn't it, because I can't do it like you did it.
Yeah. Maybe it was public community radio.
It sounded good. When you said it earlier, it sounded good.
It sounded good. Maybe, well, we'll remember, listeners. We'll remember. We'll work on it.
I had taken my melatonin at the time, and I'll be honest with you, and this is part of the shocking part of the radio. So you might want to turn it down a little bit.
Down a little.
After I have my melatonin gummy at the end of the evening, anything's gonna sound good to me. Do you have like can you drop a sound effect there or something to punctuate that?
Yeah.
Can I say it again?
I'll find it. Yeah, say it again and I'll be ready.
What did I say before? That was funny? What's the next story?
Alliston. Oh, wait. It's what people don't know about the fence. Oh, I forget that too. Oh, I remember now. They're recruiting people on Charles Street where they're having this feud. They're recruiting people to help with the nighttime events. Yeah, recruiting people from the street. So that's accurate. Okay, next news headline from the Grack Gazette is Alliston potato shortage. Oh, this is sad. Alliston potato shortage causes tears at planting event.
Causes tears?
Yeah. People are sad because the potato shortage means that they don't have the seed potatoes to plant of the Alliston variety, which of course everybody here in Grackleton loves, including myself.
You have. It's one thing that you have said since the day I met, since you were interviewing me for the roommate position, was you were talking about the Alliston variety, and I thought you were talking about a person at first. But then I was like, oh, because my mom used to talk about them. She liked them a lot.
Yeah, they're a good potato. Yeah. I would say the Alliston is maybe just a core Grackleton potato variety. And so not having as many of them this year is going to be just such a shame.
Yeah, I know it's everybody's favorite pierogi potato to make the potato pierogies. So,
which is a stuffed food. It's just
I didn't even. This is the kind of stuff that happens on live radio when you don't even know what you're gonna get. And I brought up a stuffed food just there, which is we're gonna get to later on though.
We'll get to the stuffed foods. Yeah, that's our theme of today is stuffed foods.
You're gonna want to.
We're here at Doreen's Olive Hollow.
Oh, we should talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, we got to get more to more stories. I don't want to bogart the story portion.
Yeah, we'll get okay. So let's we'll finish it up with our last headline this week in the Gazettes. headline of Grackleton High's marching band plays the same song at every event. No one complains.
No, it's you know it's a wondrous song. It's fanciful.
Yeah.
Do you know the title of it?
Yeah, Ants Marching.
Yeah.
It's a Dave Matthews
DMB.
Band
We
song.
love him.
Yeah.
He's one of our favorites.
You know, in the Ants Marching song, how it just like it goes into that part where Dave Matthews sings really, really fast and they just have that drum solo. I think that's maybe why no one complains. Because, I mean, that drum solo during that part of the song is just
It's
amazing.
magic. You know, it's the kind of thing
Yeah.
that if I ever get married, that's the kind of thing that I would want to be in my first dance. That
Yeah.
drum solo.
You know what? I think I'd like to have the marching band at my wedding if I was to ever get married.
Absolutely, I would. That's the kind
Yeah.
of thing I would want. And you know, I'll tell you who I'd want to cater. It's Doreen's Olive Hollow.
Doreen's
Are we
Olive
doing?
Hollow,
Can I do an ad for them? Even though,
Just go for it.
but they're not going to
yeah.
pay
I
us.
think Doreen would love that. They aren't going to pay us. They're not sponsoring
Okay.
us. No, we're just using their facility here.
Yeah. Hey, can I just bring something up again, Tog?
Yeah.
The two ladies from behind the building are still staring at me.
Oh,
I
yeah, I know. I see
yeah.
them there.
Hey. They didn't wave back.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, Doreen's. I'm gonna try to do my radio announcer voice. Hold on one second.
Oh, yeah, go for it, Parker.
Doreen's Olive Hollow. How did that sound?
That sounds fantastic. Oh shoot! They just dropped a tray.
Oh my
of
God.
something.
They're gonna blame us.
And they must be ready for the
Are they gonna blame us?
No, they won't blame
Okay.
us. No, I don't think they will. No.
Okay, Doreen's Olive Hollow. Come on down if you want the best variety. Shit. I cursed.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you bleep that out, please?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't.
You didn't.
I'll watch you for
watch
when
my
it
mouth.
looks. I'll watch your
Yeah,
mouth, and if it
be
looks like you're
prepared.
about to do a curse word, I'll be
I am
prepared,
so.
and I've got my
I'm
bleeper.
so sorry.
button. That's
Hold on.
No, it's fine.
No.
Oh no, it's okay.
I know it's okay. Let me finish the ad. Doreen's Olive Hollow. Has some of the best olives I've ever had. They had one that was stuffed with vegan pepperoni, which made me happy because I didn't know I liked vegan pepperoni. I gotta go. I'll be back. I want to go to the bathroom. Okay.
Okay.
Do you-
Okay, well, we're going to an advertisement
Okay.
anyways right now. So I'll go to ads, and which we have a nice ad
Can
from
I
right here in
apologize?
Grackleton. Yeah.
I'm so sorry
Okay.
I cursed.
Oh, it's okay, Parker. It's okay. It's community radio.
I'll be back. I gotta go.
We don't have anybody to answer to other than our producer that we might get one day. Okay, I'm going to go to ad. We'll go to ad, and you can go to the rest. Hi, I'm Jen deHaan, speaking today for the Grackleton Community Center. Come on down to the community center and join one of our fantastic curling leagues. I curl, and I started learning how to curl at a beginner curling clinic. And you can join a beginner's clinic now, and you'll get a free enamel pin that says, "Curling!" ! I do it, which would refer to you who's listening to this ad right now. You would be the I in that because you would be doing the curling. Beginner curling. It's happening now down at the Grackleton Community Center. A proud sponsor, a sponsor technically, of Grack Public Access. And now back to the show.
Grack Public Access.
Are we back? On?
And yep, we're back.
I feel so
we're back
much
on.
better.
Oh, that's
I
good.
did. I went back and Doreen. I apologized to Doreen for defiling the sanctity of her olive hollow, and she laughed at me and poured me a ginger ale. So I feel a little better now.
Oh, That's so nice. That must be after. Remember when they did all those the ultra greasy olive campaign, and they just ended up having the restrooms here wrecked all the time.
Yeah.
And remember that? And then she did the ginger ale thing.
Yeah.
She probably could tell before you even came out that you needed the ginger ale. Did she have it ready on the little tray?
It was kind of, sometimes after I get a massage, the masseuse is there waiting with a little glass of water after I finish robing, not derobing, but putting my clothes back on.
Robing
yeah.
on, yeah.
And it was kind of like that. She was just waiting there with a cup of ginger ale. It was very nice.
Yeah, when Doreen's not slapping knuckles, Doreen can be very nice and kind. So, listener, if you're just joining us here on the show today, we're at Doreen's Olive Hollow, right in the middle of the shop. And our theme of today is, because we're at an olive place, is stuffed foods, because olives are stuffed with foods. A whole bunch of foods here, but never, what do they never stuff olives with here, Parker?
Pimentos.
Yeah, we can't say it loud because we're apparently not supposed to say it at all when we're here in the shop. And if you do come into the shop, you'll see a bunch of signage about you can't get what is it again? You can't get what here? What can't you get here?
Pimentos.
Parker? That's right. Can't get them here. You'd have to go to Shane's Olive Shack.
And there's a I don't know. I don't want to talk about if there's a rift or anything. That's not our business, though, for real.
It's not our business, no, but they have made it relatively public in nature.
Yeah. It's been, I guess we're public access, so we have to kind of bring this stuff. We have a responsibility to our listeners.
We do.
Yeah, they've, it's gotten downright nasty, from what I've heard, some of it. I guess we could talk about we have to say allegedly to a lot of the stuff.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but allegedly, Shane had put packets of Kool-Aid into several of the olive containers here. Allegedly. This is purely an allegation. Yeah. Making Doreen's, olives grape flavored and berry blast flavored. The fun one was it was called a mock mojito flavored. I didn't even know Kool-Aid had that.
Mojito.
But, it's not alcoholic or anything.
No,
and we love Kool-Aid, by the way. Kool-Aid's
I absolutely
it's my
love
favorite.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, that brings us into our next segment, which is the taste of Grackleton.
Taste of Grackleton. Oh, yum.
So here on the show, Parker and I, we absolutely love food.
Love it.
Here we
love
are
it.
at the Olive Hollow and everything. And the Taste of Grackleton segment is when we will discuss some food that we have experienced this week. So, Parker, would you like to start us off with something that you've eaten this week, or something that you've enjoyed or made, or if you went to a restaurant or something?
I absolutely did. Thank you very much. I went to a local Asian fusion restaurant, which I don't know if we're allowed to say the name or not.
Oh, you can say the name.
It's called A Taste of Magic.
Taste of Magic.
And
I love that place.
It was amazing. But they had an interesting take on the egg roll, which is one of my favorite. I guess it's a westernized Chinese food.
Yeah.
I don't know, but either way, they actually hollowed out an egg and put the filling. So it was kind of like a deviled egg / egg roll that they did.
Wow, that is very different from the egg rolls that I've had. I haven't had that on their menu before. Is it a new?
It was only on there for an hour. Because there was, I ate it, and the rest of the restaurant started. It was I don't want to speak scandal here. I try not to, but the rest of the restaurants, it was an uproar.
Oh,
yeah, people did not appreciate this dish. They were making makeshift signs and chanting, and it was really a rough time for everybody involved, myself included. It ruined my dinner.
It did. Yeah, I could imagine that would. Yeah. I mean, it's usually dinner is a peaceful event to enjoy. So at least you can digest. I imagine that you did not digest appropriately.
No, I was sitting there.
Such
I was,
an event.
by myself reading my Dean Koontz book, as I often do.
Oh.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, he's amazing. He has a great mealtime
Yes,
read,
just
I would say.
fantastic. And I was enjoying the egg roll, whatever they did with it. And the other tables were, again, this is the shock jock portion. The other tables that day were like they had too much caffeine in their system because they were going all crazy.
Oh, no, I can't believe that happened. That must have been shocking. Shocking.
It was almost like they were gone crazy.
Oh, no.
None of that was shocking at all.
I hope, listeners, I hope you turn down your volume for that bit.
Yeah, if I clipped it all there, I'm sorry. I was
Oh, yeah, I'm
trying
sorry.
to
I
be
don't know. Oh, I wasn't even watching our levels.
Yeah,
I wasn't
they're still
watching
looking
our
at us.
monitor. I got so into the
still
shock. Yeah,
They're
they
looking at us back
they
there.
really they are.
They weren't
looking at
laughing
us.
when
Yeah,
we were
no,
laughing there.
It wasn't
No, I think
shocking.
things got a little bit. Well, should I get to? I guess my
Yeah,
my food? I
I'll
also have a
sip it,
stuffed food.
sip.
I noticed your food was stuffed with our theme of stuffed foods. So is mine this week. Mine is something that I made at our place. Really. So you might remember this, Parker. It was my stuffed zucchini that I made.
The
Right?
whole
zucchini
place
boats.
filled with the aromas. It was like we were at a beautiful French restaurant. Yes.
Yeah. It was. That's what I was going for because I was making a zucchini boat. Which, listener, I carve out the center of a zucchini and then I stuff it with a stuffing, just a typical like you'd get at maybe a Thanksgiving dinner, and then I topped it with crumbled Hawkins cheesies, which is something that I love. Cheesies are a snack. Oh, listener, I kind of messed up. This isn't Taste of Grackleton anymore. This is the Snack Review Hour segment.
It's okay.
Okay.
I think we can.
I should hold for a bumper.
Okay, hold on.
So I can take us into the
what are we?
Snack Review Hour.
I'm sitting here.
That's
Shake.
good.
Okay,
That's good. Listener, this is our first show, so we're just getting used to our segment. So let's okay, hold for a bumper. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Snack Review Hour, where we're talking about Hawkins Cheesies. Hawkins Cheesies. Okay.
I love them. If that's any kind of positive thing to say, they're delicious.
Yeah, they're absolutely delicious cheesies. Very hard cheesies. Were they your favorite snack growing up, Hawkins
God,
cheesies?
Yeah, I mean, it was amongst them. I was a snack. Here comes the shocking part. I was a snackaholic gangster when I was like the Al Capone of snacks. When I was growing up, turn the radios back up now. I'm not gonna be nasty anymore.
We're not shocking. We're not shocking anymore, Grackleton.
Yeah. But they were amazing growing up.
Yeah, I really like those. I really like bugles. Growing up, where I would put they're like little wizard hats that I would put on my fingers, and I had I called them fingies. I put the bugles on my fingies, but it was really a tough decision to choose between bugles or Hawkins cheesies for me.
Having, and I guess we can open the curtains a little bit and have the audience know. But I got to try one of the stuffed zucchinis, and it was, you made the right decision. It was like a patriotic parade in my mouth.
Because that's actually what I was going for. Because that's why I put a little Grackleton flag on the top of each boat.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a sail in the middle of the zucchini boat. We went back to Taste of Grackleton. So yeah, I think okay. So end Snack Review Hour and then end Taste of Grackleton segment.
I was like, this is like, we have to close them both out. There's like,
yeah, we have to close them down, I think.
Okay, great.
Okay, we'll get used
This
to
is
this
fine.
segment.
Yeah, this is good.
Segments.
Good.
This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. So now we have to go. We have to go to advertisement again, Parker.
Okay, should I leave?
No, you don't have to go to the bathroom during each ad.
I didn't know what was the decor.
No, that's okay. All right. So, listener, you're listening to Grack Public Access. I said
Coming
that
at
wrong.
ya.
Listener, coming at you with Grack Public Access. We'll be back soon. You're on 101.7 FM, The Grack.
Boom. Did you like that?
Oh, I like that. That was good.
Grack Public Access.
We're back on 101.7 FM, The Grack. This is Grack Public Access, and we're at Doreen's Olive Hollow today.
And earlier, during the break, after I went to the bathroom, I ended up going to the bathroom again.
You need to get out of
But
here.
Doreen, after she
Why-
gave me the, hi Doreen.
Why are you still
She's
here?
waving.
You guys
Hi,
She's
Doreen.
waving. Oh, look, we're on
There
we're on
she
a good
is.
side. Hi. She's waving.
Get out of here. It's time to go.
Yeah. She,
Yeah. She's putting another tray of olives in the olive display there.
amazing. But yeah, she gave me a one of her olives that was stuffed with a non-vegan salami. She called it a salumi, which I don't know if salumi. We'll have to look that up in the internet later on.
We'll have to look that
Yes,
up.
and Doreen
How much
salumi.
longer are you staying here?
She can't hear
I
us.
think you need to pack it up, kids.
Yes, she can't
you
hear
need
us.
to get out of here now.
Yeah.
I got olives to
But,
sell.
this one I didn't eat because it didn't look right to me. So I have it. I pretended to eat it. This is not being recorded, right? So she won't know this.
No, we're back already.
Okay. Oh.
I don't know if Doreen will listen to the show, so
Okay.
I guess we'll find out. We'll find
Great.
out.
No, it was one. That was so good. It was so good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Everything's great. I mean, they're not sponsoring the show. We are sponsored this week by the Grackleton Community Center, which has a lot of stuff going on in it. I don't know what's going on at it because their website's been down for a while. But I've been at the community center a lot of times, and it's a nice place to go if you're in Grackleton.
Yeah, there's some of the kindest people you'd want to meet, and they've never said anything overly. They're very even keel people there. You're not gonna go there and expect like a punk rock concert or anything like that.
Oh, not the Grackleton Community Center, but you can rent rooms there. I've rented rooms at and it's very easy to rent a room. You just call them up and you say, "I need a room to rent," and then you have to walk down and bring cash because they don't like using their credit card machine. But it's easy to do as long as you can walk down there with some cash.
One time I rented a room because, as some people may or may not know, I enjoy the band Hall & Notes. The wonderful band. And so I brought down my boombox, and I needed a place to practice some dance moves and let off a little bit of here comes the shock. I let off some steam.
Oh, listener, if you could see Parker's face right now, you would be shaking in your boots.
I was so angry, and then I let off some steam with my dance moves.
Parker did another face. It's really
Thank
good
you.
that this is radio.
I'll go because they might be
can't see
afraid
their
of
faces.
the face.
Yeah,
I was
they'd
doing.
be afraid.
Did you think I was turning into a werewolf?
I did think actually that you might be turning into some other
It's a
creature.
werewolf. Werewolf? Is a werewolf?
Werewolf? Is
A werewolf or werewolf?
I thought it was werewolf.
I always thought it was werewolf, but then I heard somebody else.
That's kind of like the sound that a dog would make. A dog makes the sound woof.
Anyway, I thought that
Anyway.
maybe our listener would think I was turning into a werewolf, and if they saw my face, because my face was contorted in ways that Lon Chaney of yesteryear, the silent film star, would have.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I heard is that our local movie theater is doing us. Wait. that's another one of our segments, what I heard. So actually, we need to hold for bumper again. Hold for bumper. I'll run the bumper.
I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Oh, no, this isn't an ad. This is just the bumper sound. Okay, so hold for bumper.
Did you hear that?
All right, listener, welcome to What We Heard. That's another segment about things that we heard in Grackleton. And what I heard this week is that the Grackleton movie theater is running a series of silent movies. So that's what I heard. Parker, did you hear this as well, that they're running silent movies?
I heard it, but in fairness, and I don't know if we have to disclose these things. I heard it from you.
Oh,
so,
that's right. I was talking about it over dinner.
But I was
okay. Well, that's a fair disclosure.
I think that might have to also just continue the disclosures. When I heard it from, I was thinking of when I said Lon Chaney earlier. I was thinking about this.
Yeah. You're thinking about this?
So
well, yeah, because we were just talking about
Yeah, but I just want to be transparent to the listeners that I wasn't trying to
that's totally,
be...
That's totally
I don't want to
fair.
be, they're expecting a level of honesty from us.
You do look like you
Oh,
have
that's
to
absolutely
looking at
fair.
us.
It is very good.
I don't
I
like the
know.
cut of your
They're just
jib.
maybe they'll get used to
I
it
know.
Of us going around Grackleton.
The one person does
these.
not look happy with us.
I don't like the cut of your jib.
No.
She looks downright, I would say, upset with us.
What's all that stuff
Yeah,
you got on the
she
table?
does. Oh boy. All right.
Okay.
Well, so what I heard is that they're having the silent movies, and you know what I heard, Parker? I heard that they're not going to allow anybody to talk as soon as they give their ticket to the ticket person at the door. That as soon as you walk into the theater, you have to be absolutely silent.
That's it.
Yeah.
For how long? Forever? They're like
For the whole entire time. That's what I heard, is that you, as soon as you enter the theater to go with the silent movie theme, you cannot speak to anybody else that you're with. You can't even speak to order the food at the food counter.
I don't mean to laugh to be mean. I'm laughing because it's amazing to me, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
That's amazing. I would like to try that, I think.
Oh, well, you'll have your opportunity
Yeah.
when they run the silent movie festival, because it's going to be every single silent film that they show. They're going to have this policy the entire time.
And if anyone
Yeah.
breaks this policy, I guess, probably nothing will happen. But it would be, they shouldn't break the policy. Like, we got to go on record.
Well, no, you know what I heard? I heard that they're actually going to kick you out, and they're going to put you on a list at the door that you can't come to another one of the movies.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You know what else I heard?
What?
I heard that they're going to give you earplugs at the door so you can't hear anything. That's going to help people not speak. It's a silent movie. You don't need to
It's
hear.
getting so complex for me. I don't think I'm going to go.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to, I'd much rather, as my mom says, the Dean Koontz books aren't going to finish themselves. So I'm going to, keep reading the second best horror writer in the world. But I support it.
Yeah. I'm glad that you do, Parker. Anyways, so, we have the weather.
Yeah, great.
We have to do the weather for 101.7 FM The Grack. So here's the weather.
It's sunny, rainy, wind.
Today's weather on 101.7 FM The Grack is brought to you by the Grackleton Community Center. We have a lot of stuff going on at the community center. You should check out how much stuff we have going on. It's varied. Okay.
Get ready for the weather.
Tonight, the weather in Grackleton will have brief spurts of rain.
You just learned all about the weather.
That's the weather for 101.7 FM The Grack. It's brought to you by the Grackleton Community Center. Even though our website hasn't been updated for the past 3 seasons, we actually do have a lot of stuff like classes and meetups going on at the community center. Trust us. By the way, our fax machine is working again. All right, and back to the show. All right, we're back. We're back here.
Yeah, that was exciting.
That was exciting. The weather always makes me excited.
Now, Doreen is she's sweeping the floor at this point. So we'll give some play-by-play to anyone at home. Some color commentary.
Actually, I think Doreen's ready for us to go soon.
Yeah, she's scowling at us.
She is. She's giving us a little bit of the side
Are
eye
you
right
kids
there.
gonna leave yet? Come on, get out of here.
Hi, Doreen.
I don't know that. Did we just out of curiosity? You got her permission? We're allowed to be here.
Well, I think it was implied.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it was implied. But now I'm wondering if maybe it,
we should be more explicit in
I
the
should
future.
maybe be a little bit more explicit.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Public radio.
I think
it supports
radio's why we're
Grackleton.
here.
That's why we're here.
We're here for the community.
We are always. And speaking of the community, so our last segment of the day is the Community Corner and Misconnections. Grack Connect. I have advice. Happy birthday. Where are you? So this is where we invite Grackleton to send us things to announce on the show. So all of you can do that. Today, Parker, I have 3 things that have been sent to us. The first is a piece of advice, and this piece of advice comes from Lady Gordo II. Lady Gordo recommends fertilizing rhododendron plants with a customized fertilizer to promote abundant flowering, and says that you can find a good one down at the Grackle Grove and Garden. Oh, thank you, Lady Gordo II.
That was wonderful. Yeah, it was a little, it was it may have violated the ad policy there.
I think it probably did.
But we don't want to. She's definitely not somebody I want on my bad side. So we're not gonna hold her, Lady. No, we're not gonna hold her on that.
No,
one.
we won't. No, we won't, Lady Gordo.
Plus, I like rhododendrons.
Oh,
they're amazing.
Rhodos
right?
are absolutely stunning, and Lady.
We call them rhodos.
Rhodos, yeah. I mean, they're just a really nice plant. I hope Lady Gordo's okay with rhodo and not the full proper name rhododendron, but I guess we might find out in our.
We'll have to ask. Yeah. Like, can you are you keeping the show diary? Should I write her an email?
Yes, that would be nice.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on my to-dos to write her. We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know, listeners. Right? Okay, so the next one I have is a birthday. Francis the cat turns 2 on Sunday.
Yes. That's something. Oh, we love Francis.
Yeah. Francis, of course, if you don't know, is the bookstore cat. Grackleton's first bookstore cat, they say, but I don't know if that's true.
No, I don't know. I feel like I have such a I guess everybody feels like they have a wonderful relationship with her.
I haven't asked, actually.
I don't think it's important. I'll tell you that much. But as soon as I walk into the bookstore, they jump up on my shoulder like they're a parakeet and I'm a pirate.
I love it when Francis does that.
Yeah, I feel. And then I'll tell you what, and this is something I've never even told you, Tog. The only person who knows this is my mother. When I'm perusing the section of the books, I let Francis pick out my next Dean Koontz book.
Oh, that is such a good idea. I bet Francis would have a very good suggestion.
Yeah, they paw at it.
All right, our next item here is a missed connection. Missed connection. Dan from Bulk Bins met a very nice person in aisle 5 wearing a gray hoodie on Tuesday and forgot their contact information. They were wondering if Dan could source a blueberry flavored balsamic reduction, and he just ordered it. And he just got that ordered and would like them to know it'll be in next Monday. So Dan from Bulk Bins is sending the message next Monday that blueberry flavored balsamic reduction will be in. So if you're in aisle 5 wearing a gray hoodie, that's for you, listener.
Yeah. And if they were, they might not be there now.
Probably not.
Because, we want to be factually accurate and intellectually honest. Those were the things that those are our tenets that we
that is true.
Kind of set.
However, that person might have gone back to Bulk Bins, perhaps maybe even to ask again, and maybe they're in aisle 5 again right now when they're listening.
Right now. Oh my
that
God.
could happen as well. We should be transparent about that.
Yeah. We're here to. One of the things we're here to do is to kind of make you think like that. We're here to blow your mind.
Oh,
I
that's
should have
shock jock. That's a very shock jock.
Wow. I'm sorry.
I hope they turn down the volume for that bit.
Yeah, on that one.
All right. Well, that's all we have for our show today, listener. For our very first episode at
If you kids
Doreen's
don't get out of here, I'm gonna slit your
kicking us.
throats.
Yeah, I got that. I'm not very good at social cues.
I'll really
but
do it.
I'm
I'm
getting
serious.
that one quite clearly from Doreen. Throwing the tray right down on the ground. That's a sign that we should wrap things up. Parker, do you have anything that you'd like to plug or mention before we go?
I'm leaving. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Parker's gone. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for listening to episode 1 of Grack Public Access. I'm Tog Chesterfield, and that was Parker Spoon. And we will be back in a couple weeks with our next show. So I hope you'll join us. If you want to send us anything to the show, you can always go to StereoForest.com/Grack to send us a message to the show. Thanks for listening.
Grack Public Access.
You have been listening to Grack Public Access, a StereoForest production. This episode was created, directed, edited, produced, and Tog Chesterfield was improvised by deHaan. Parker Spoon was improvised by Adam. Additional voices and writing by deHaan. You can find our shows, transcripts, and sign up for a free newsletter to get notified of everything we release at StereoForest.com.